Giants 20, Castleford Tigers 4. Big game this one, wasn't it? Both clubs not in great form. Two managers for me under a little bit of pressure. Huddersfield came into this on a 4-game losing streak, including the Challenge Cup, and a 5-game losing streak for Castleford. Still not won a game under Andy Last since he became full-time coach. And yes, it was Huddersfield, of course, who got the win in this one. A very assured display by all accounts. Clearly a better side with Theo Farge in at the halves. He had a decent game, did Farge over 113 metres in this one. A nice little assist for Kevin Nagama. What a beautiful line by Kevin Nagama for that final try for Huddersfield. You'll see it at the end of In the Shed if you haven't seen it already. A beautiful, beautiful line ran by Kevin Nagama. Superb stuff on the right edge. The interesting thing on this particular game for me was the lack of meters that were made by the Castleford Tigers. The only player of the Castleford Tigers who went over 100 metres in this game was the young Elliot Wallace, who was playing on the wing, 23 years of age. Very unlucky as well. Nearly got a try in this one. It was chalked off. The official said that he went in touch. And even Ian Watson in his post-match press conference played tribute to the young man who had a stellar game for the Castleford Tigers. The same can be said for many of their big players. We've been very critical this year, Gareth Widdop. And of course, it was Widdop who didn't claim a high bomb early in the game, fumbled it, that allowed Masters to go for his try. So yeah, lots of problems down there. Broadbent back in the halves. We've been saying that that's where he should be, and guess what? He sets the try up. There you go. Broadbent. He's, for me, he's the best option that I can see for Castleford in the halves this season thus far. And going back to those meters, this is interesting. 1,411 metres Huddersfield made in this game to 918 by the Castleford Tigers. Castleford in attack are quite a blunt instrument at the moment. And the interesting thing as well is that, everybody's been talking about how poor Wakefield have been in attack. Can you believe that Castleford are only just averaging over 10 points a game after 13 rounds in Super League? It's not great, is it? How delighted must Andy Lass and the board of directors at Castleford be that they've got Wakefield in the division? Of course, early in the week, Castleford come out with a statement in different parts, talking about the playing group, talking about the expansion of the ground, talking about ownership. Doesn't sound very good, does it? I really feel for you Castleford Tigers fans. I've always had a soft spot for Castleford. I think they're a great traditional rugby league team, but they're just not in a great place at the moment, and it's going to be interesting to see how they pan out as the season goes on. This was a big win for Ian Watson and his team. They needed it dramatically. They've been so poor this year. They've been so lethargic at times. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of comments coming out over the hills of the Pennines that the fans have not been happy. The brand of rugby's not been right, but this was a must win. They're going up against a Castleford side that, like I say, not really good this year. They needed to win this. They have won it. And of course, now they've got the champion St Helens at Magic Weekend. As for Castleford, of course, they're going to be playing Leeds. Two massive games again. And like I keep saying, if Wakey were to win one, nick one somewhere, all of a sudden, Castleford will be drawn into a relegation battle. They must be hoping and praying and saying the Hail Marys every single week that Wakey do not pick up a point, because it really is quite something how poor Castleford have been this season. But anyway, great stuff for Huddersfield. Well done to Huddersfield. They really needed that, didn't they? It was a massive win for them. They will be feeling a lot better off the back of this. And like I say, because the spine now is starting to look something like Farge, gives them that little bit of composure in the middle. Really important. We know they've got the players. We know they've got two fantastic centres in the Nagama and Masters. They were on top form. I mean, Masters, a try and assist, 101 metres, 5 tackle busts in the game. And then on the other side, Nagama, a try, 6 tackle busts, 121 metres. Really good quality two centres. Nice to see as well Senior going for his try. We were a big fan of Senior as well here on Super League Raw. So like I say, they've got the pedigree in the three quarters. There's no doubt about it. They have got lots of options at halfback. Farge, of course, back. Obviously, they missed Russell as well this season. But like I say, they've got quality in that team. It's just not been there, has it, this year? But perhaps this now is that springboard, the springboard that they needed to go on and create big things, starting with the champions at Magic. Don't think it'll happen, right? But you never know. Weirder things have happened at Magic Weekend. But anyway, there you go. In the Sheds, he's done and dusted here at the John Smith Stadium. A good win for Huddersfield, 20 points to 4. They beat the Castleford Tigers. Comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Well done, Huddersfield. We'll see you next time.